Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is another weekly anime review for Kabanari of the Iron Fortress. And this is a review for episode 4. And if you've noticed, or if you would have seen my playlists, I now have a playlist for this anime because it's alright. It's actually pretty good. It's nothing like Attack on Titan. I thought it was going to be. I was quite skeptical when I saw the trailers last year, and then I'm going into it, so that's why I did like a review reaction kind of thing of the first 2 or 3 episodes. But yeah, so I like it, so we'll be doing weekly reviews, so subscribe to see these reviews. That being said, continue on to the review. This is the review for episode 4, so it just continues on from the last episode, and straight off the bat, it goes from where Ikuma was about to bite the princess lady. Let me just confirm her name. Her name is Ayami. Yes, super editing skills there. Ikuma was about to bite Ayami because he was thirsting of blood, which is what Mime said was happening to her as well, but she said it in a very unconventional, odd way of I'm thirsty, like it was proper weird. And that was in last week's episode. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I remember that she really didn't say it in the nicest of ways. And Ikuma, he was basically just going berserk in his mind and was about to just bite the fuck out of. But then Ikuma ends up being stopped by Kurusu. I do believe that's his name. His name is Kurusu. Just gonna double check, and his name is Kurusu. Ikuma got stopped by Kurusu, just straight up like, "What do you think you're doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, you're a monster," as usual, which is the running theme of this thing, which it does get kind of tiresome because how many times can you save people before they start trusting in you? So yeah, that goes on from there. A whole bunch of new cabanaries or cabaneries, zombies. A whole bunch of the zombies end up flying onto the train or falling off of a cliff onto the train and whatnot, and then end up trying to attack them. Oh yeah, also they had like a coup d'etat. Is that what it's called? Basically a revolt, basically, and the people were like, "We don't think that you're good enough to be controlling the whole situation. We're always under threat. You're not a strong-minded person." Obviously, this is to Ami because she's the person who's now in control. Well, her and Kurusu as her bodyguard. So yeah, so they think that the whole bunch of people end up having a revolt and deciding that we're just going to take control and decide where this train goes instead. So instead of going the nice, safe way where they could be fine, they end up going up into the mountains where Ayami ends up even telling them, "Look, this is dangerous. We're just going to be surrounded." 10 seconds later, I mean, literally, not even 10 seconds later, they go towards a tunnel, slow motion, all Michael Bay-ish, like they jump onto the train, end up attacking them. Well, that happens every episode, so I was like, okay, what's new from this? How is this going to be any interesting? Oh yeah, Mumi and Ikuma are trapped in the back car and they're stuck and they can't get out. Unfortunately for them, what happens? Well, not for them, but unfortunately for the rest of the humans, what happens is that a whole bunch of the bloody zombies, cabanaries, I'm just going to call them zombies, so sumi. Zombies. A whole bunch of the zombies end up falling onto the bloody train and like falling off of the sides. One of them now this is where the episode gets pretty fucking awesome. One of them has 2 swords and is cutting up. Okay, he's a bit more skilled than he should be, and then he just doesn't stop, and he doesn't stop, and he doesn't stop, and he ends up fucking up literally every single person he comes across. He ends up just ripping them to shreds. And whilst that's happening on another part of the train, Kurusu's also fighting off with the other cabinets, all just the normal ones, like just no swords or anything, and he's just cutting them up all nicely, quite simply. So I thought, okay, maybe he might be bitten and then something might happen, but no, he was fine. They end up meeting together, the Kurusu and the cabinet who's got 2 swords, and they end up having an actual pretty epic sword fight. I wasn't actually expecting that sword fight. That was pretty cool. So they have a nice sword fight, good visuals. Witch Studios went in. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and so that sword fight happened. Kurusu gets stabbed. Ikuma comes out, saves the day. Oh, the Ayami, she ends up giving Kurusu her blood so he can get strong. That was pretty cool. That was pretty nice of her. Well done. Fucking finally. He gets stronger, and then he just takes out the swordsman zombie in like that. I mean, yeah, we knew it was going to happen, but it was a bit too easy. Yeah, it was a simple episode. Not much happened. They haven't really got anywhere. The same shit happens in every episode. They're traveling, they get stopped, they get attacked by zombies, they end up fighting the zombies. Ikuma ends up saving the day. Boom, maybe a cliffhanger at the end. So I'm hoping that things start changing a bit more, the structure starts changing, because it's on a one road like basically it's like a road trip on a train, so they really need to spice up how this is going to be. I am enjoying it. The music is beautiful, the visuals are great, the colors and the art style are nice. It's just I'm kind of bored-ish. Like I'm looking. If it wasn't for that swordsman zombie thing, I think I would have probably just dropped this episode and just left a tweet or a message on one of my walls or something that I'm not reviewing it anymore, because it's good to watch, but there's nothing really much to talk about because it's the same shit happens every single time. Apart from that, I kind of enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, a 7. If it wasn't for the swordsman zombie, I would have given it less than that. And yeah, but everything else was pretty cool. Not much characterization once again with any of them. So that would have bumped up to an 8 because everything else is nice. So yeah. If you liked this, then do like us. Sorry. If you like this, do like, subscribe, and share my post. As well as that, feel free to check out my other playlists. I've recently just put up my recent anime review for Naruto episode 459. So do check that out, and all my other reviews: Boku no Hero Academia, One Piece. You know what to do. That being said, have a great time, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.